Today, I'm going to check out the last of the beers that I got from my subscriber Jim just a little while ago from all the way down in Texas. And this one sounds like it's going to be absolutely amazing. Let's check it out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shane's Craft Beer Review one more time. Sadly, today I'm going to be getting into the last beer I got from Jim down in Texas. Jim, once again, thank you for these beers, buddy. It's been really great to be able to try these out. Now, this one I wanted to save for last, mostly because of, well, A, the can art, is you guys are going to see it in just a second. It's pretty cool. And B, it's a really kind of unique style I've never heard of before, or seen at least. And I wanted to try it out, and it sounds just fantastic. So let's take a closer look at this over at the Shane Cam. Okay guys, so today from Clown Shoes Brewing, we have the Pumpkin Sombrero. This is a Mexican style chocolate stout with pumpkin puree. Very interesting. Coming in at 7% alcohol by volume, full-bodied and chock full of luscious dark malt flavor. Pumpkin Sombrero supplements the hallmarks of a classic Mexican-style chocolate stout with seasonal spice and pumpkin puree for a twist of seasonal sweetness. Like I said, the can art on that was pretty spectacular, and that's why I saved it for last. So I'm gonna get this in the glass, and today I'm gonna be using my liability glass, because, you know, why the hell not? All right, just pouring into the glass. I can see it's a little bit lighter in color. It's not coming out like thick motor oil or anything like that. Super. We're going to give that a second to settle down, and I'm just going to read a little bit on the back here if I can. It's very, very small writing. It basically tells you the story of the little comic kind of deal that's going on here. It says, a new challenger approaches. Every so often, a competitor reaches a pinnacle. When that happens, the only way to keep things interesting is to go unorthodox. So how about fighting against a giant pumpkin wrestler with an evil robot brain? Enter the Gorgeous Gourd. That's G-O-U-R-D, Gourd. He may have incredible tough pumpkin skin and super strength, but Lucha has 4 fists ready to unleash destruction and fury. This richly textured Mexican-style chocolate stout gets a flourish of seasonal spice from an addition of pumpkin puree. Okay, so I'm very interested in this. I like stouts, I love pumpkin beers, so I'm really interested to see what Clown Shoes, and this is gonna be kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I've ever had anything from Clown Shoes before. If I have, it was one beer. And I know a lot of people talk pretty highly about Clown Shoes. All of my friends down in the South. But I obviously can't get this up here because we can't get it up here. That's why. Anyway, let's take a look at this in the glass. Okay, really super dark. Well, not super, super dark. Down at the bottom, I can see some like brownie kind of color to it. Almost a Coca-Cola color. And I can not quite, but almost see light through it. Like, it gives you the illusion that I can kind of get a little bit of light through it, but I am definitely getting some at the bottom. This head is sponge toffee. Do you guys remember sponge toffee back in the day? This stuff over here? Yeah, you remember that? That's what these bubbles look like. They are big and just almost the same color as sponge toffee too. All right, let's get a quick little nose on this here, guys. See what we're in for. Yeah, definitely getting that kind of pumpkin, spicy kind of smell on this one. I don't know if I'm necessarily noticing any chocolate on the nose. But you can definitely tell there's some pumpkin and pumpkin spices in this one. Anyway, guys, I'm really looking forward to this. Jim, once again, thank you so much for everything you did for me. I really appreciate it. Sadly, this is the final beer, so I might have to take a trip down to Texas sometime in the next year or two and just, you know, come down and get some more. Anyway, let's try this out. Cheers. Okay, found the chocolate. Okay, right away, this is about, it's about medium bodied. It's a little bit thinner than I would like, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's decent. First thing I'm getting is that pumpkin spice actually and then right behind it, this nice mellow kind of milk chocolate kind of comes in. And then at the finish, I'm almost getting like a, you know, like when you have like a big mouthful of chocolate, or just a, you know, a decent sized piece of milk chocolate, you stick it in your mouth, and then after you're done swallowing it, you still have that like kind of chocolate coating in the back of your throat. That's the kind of effect that I'm getting from this as well. It almost feels like I have like a little bit of chocolate kind of sitting around on the inside of my mouth, mostly at the back though. You know what? This is quite. This is this would be a fantastic fall beer. Well, I guess it's spring now. It's kind of the same thing, just backwards. But yeah, I could definitely see myself sitting drinking this. Oh, when I go camping, because I do go camping in the fall every year. This would be fantastic. I said to get nice little pumpkin spice, a little bit. If you like pumpkin beer and like stouts of any kind, especially chocolate stouts, this is going to be right up your alley. I really enjoy this. It's unique. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to give this a 4 1/4. Really, really solid. Once again, thank you so much, Jim, for these beers. You know, this can is so kind of pretty. I might actually even keep this one and stick it up with my very small collection of cans. I used to have a big collection of cans, and then I downsized because a lot of them are like, these are nothing. So I only keep like the really special cans or the really cool arts. So anyway, thank you so much, Jim, one more time. And everybody else, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate the hell out of your time. I know time is valuable, and I appreciate that you're wasting it on me. Cheers.